We move now to the Tallahassee Civic Center in Tallahassee, Florida for a gathering of giants in the super modified mud racing world. No less than 24 machines are ready to do battle in an 80-foot-long mud pit, 36 inches deep, with the objective to record the quickest elapsed time in that distance. But you must stop your machine within 80 feet past the finish line, or you'll risk disqualification. Here's Ron Smith out of the state of Michigan, the first man up in the supercharged Chevrolet-powered Fiat Coupe. And the Gold Fever machine locks up the brakes and stops in time. The first run through the pit will be an official #1 mark to beat at 1.907 seconds. And you see the look on Smith's face. He's not happy with that run at all, despite the fact that it looked nearly picture perfect. The crowd watches as the next machine pulls to the starting line from Colchester, Connecticut. It's Pat Riley, a supercharged, small block Chevrolet-powered Jeep CJ funny car called Hellfire. Riley clears the motor, drops the visor, and gets ready for his shot. In and out of the throttle, now trying to stop, but he slams into the wall, going past the disqualification line marked by the cones and boundaries in front of him. Here's the most recognizable machine in the sport of mud racing today. This is the 1932 Chevrolet called Mud Patrol that took Indiana's Tom Martin to 3 consecutive world championships, including last year's Camel title. It's now being driven as part of a 2-car Tom Martin team by past dirt track late model stock car driver Paul Schaefer. Schaefer found that the machine has plenty of power on his very first run when it went straight up into a wheel stand. But now he's chasing the World Points Championship. A great run on the brakes hard. The elapsed time, 2.021 seconds. Just misses making the program. Moving to the starting line from Waxhaw, North Carolina, Jody Kelly, the 1923 Ford T Roadster called Stumpy's T that finished so well in the 1990 U.S. Hobbit Association Camel World Points Championship battle and is now threatening Tom Martin, the 3-time world champ, for the points lead this season. A great run, a lot of spraying mud as Kelly puts it sideways in the shutdown area, 2.02 seconds. Here's the Team Rancho shock absorber machine of the incredible Mark Watrous. Out of the state of Michigan, it's a supercharged 557 cubic inch Ford-powered Thunderbird funny car. A great run, nearly out of bounds, a tremendous amount of steam off the hot exhaust headers, but it looks like Watrous may have one that made the field. The elapsed time, 1.999 seconds. Here is Melvin Brown, the Ohio veteran with not 1 but 2 machines in competition. This is his rear-engine supercharged Chevy-powered dragster called Red Heat. A wild ride and an incredibly rough pass on the top end. Brown thrown around inside the roll cage violently. He had to feel every bit of that. Here's the brother team of Jeff and Jack Sturken, who finished #2 in the world in 1989. Their supercharged small block Chevy S10 called Ground Zero lines up. On the brakes hard, sliding towards the DQ line, but he keeps it inbounds by a matter of feet. What a wild ride through the shutdown area for the Michigan driver. The elapsed time, 2.150 seconds, and that will qualify him 4th. Here's Tony Ferrotti, another Michigan campaigner, an immaculate 1927 Ford Model T Roadster with 2,000 supercharged Chevrolet horsepower. Incredible launch. He stops it in time, but that had to be one of the most violent starting line leaves we have seen so far in this super modified contest. This man, Jeff Acker from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, in the Insanity supercharged Chevrolet-powered 1923 Ford Model T, has been threatening Tom Martin's bid at an incredible 4th straight world championship all year. Here is his shot at qualifying for the field. He must go quicker than 2.008 seconds to make the shootout. time. Unbelievable. By a matter of inches, he is either inbounds or out of bounds. If it was good, we'll have to look from the overhead camera. Take a look. And it looks like mud is what actually knocked over the pylon, the machine throwing mud in front of it. The elapsed time, 1.934 seconds, will qualify Acker, and this man has got to be upset at that prospect. Three-time and defending world champ Tom Martin, the brand new Super Trooper, is on the starting line, and Tony Ferroti is on that bump spot, number 4 spot. He's at the end of the track, keeping a careful eye on whether or not the world champ will knock him out of the field. Martin must go quicker than 2 seconds flat, period. If he does and stays in bounds, he'll qualify for the field. On the brakes hard. He stops it in time, but was the run good enough? Martin goes 1.899 seconds. Ferroti can only accept the consolation from other drivers who have failed to make this field. Tom Martin leads the pack, 189, followed by the Gold Fever Fiat of Ron Smith, arch rival Acker, and Watros' Team Rancho Thunderbird. The Camel Shootout will be coming up with those 4 qualifiers. Stay with us.